The San Francisco 49ers continue to make moves in free agency. Now, it might not be a big time splash signing, but this is a quality depth signing, especially with the current holes at defensive tackle. Just right now, Ian Rappaport has reported that the San Francisco 49ers have signed former Browns defensive tackle Jordan Elliott, not to be confused with NBC Sports digital editor and friend of the program, Jordan Elliott, but Jordan Elliott, defensive tackle for the Browns, 2-year deal, $10 million. You talk about value. What a phenomenal value this is for the former third-round draft pick with the Cleveland Browns in 2020 out of Missouri. He's 6'4", 300 pounds, 26 years old. And, hey, that's perfect. I think this is, when you're looking at depth, this feels like a phenomenal signing. I mean, he was thrust into the starting job in 2022. He started in 2023. Obviously, the San Francisco 49ers played the Browns, and the Browns was one of the teams that really gave the San Francisco 49ers fits, especially in the run game. So I think this is going to be a guy that's going to fit right in with what the San Francisco 49ers want to do and kind of archetype for those interior defensive tackles. Again, 6'4", 300 pounds, moves well for his size. I like it. I think this is a good signing. And again, 2 years, $10 million. That seems like a bargain to me. He was definitely someone that I would be interested in signing. He was definitely not at the top of the list like a DJ Reader, but he is definitely a guy that should be considered. And I think this is a good depth move for sure. Just in the last 2 games, or 2 years, I should say, he started 31 games out of 34. So you're getting a starter at a depth price. So, and again, 26 years old. There's still room for improvement here. It is interesting, though, that, the Browns did opt to sign Mo Hurst back, who was a former 49er defensive tackle for 2 years. Unfortunately, he was on injured reserve for both those years. Goes and has his breakout with the Cleveland Browns. So it looks like the Cleveland Browns went with Mo Hurst over Jordan Elliott. But again, I guess their loss, the 49ers are able to get a guy with a bunch of starting experience, and especially playing kind of in that A gap, which they've been desperately needing, with Javon Kinlaw and the impending release of Eric Armstead. So, when you look at his production over his 4 years, he has 98 total tackles across 66 games played, 49 solo tackles, 49 assisted tackles, and 5 sacks. He also has 4 pass deflections. Not bad for him. I think this is a depth signing. Will he be the starter? He has potential to be the starter with his starting experience. But again, predominantly most of his production came out of the past 2 years. So I'll take it. From a grading perspective, if you look at PFF for that, doesn't have the greatest grades, but he did have a 63.9 pass rush grade from the interior defensive tackle spot. It appears that PFF had him with 10 quarterback hurries last year. So I expect him to be more of a run stuffer opposed to a pass rusher. But hey, the 49ers get a guy with a ton of starting experience, still relatively young. I like 26. That feels like a quality age to go out and get a guy on kind of like a bit of a prove it. 2 years, 10 million. That's obviously 5 million per year. That's a bargain in today's NFL. So how will he produce? We'll wait and see. But I like this signing. I think this is I think this quality work. What do you think about this? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.